National Socialism, implemented in Germany from 1919 to 1945, established a governance system that transformed a nation devastated by post-World War I economic collapse, cultural fragmentation, and territorial losses into a unified global force by 1939. Its core principles, ultranationalism, racial ideology, authoritarian governance, economic dirigisme, and expansionist ambition, enabled rapid recovery from the Weimar Republic's failures, positioning Germany as a dominant power. These principles form a proven framework for national rejuvenation, capable of addressing crises through centralized control and collective identity, adaptable to modern contexts when stripped of wartime excesses. Germany's defeat in 1918 and the Treaty of Versailles imposed severe reparations, ceding territories like the Polish Corridor, Upper Silesia, and parts of Prussia, which triggered hyperinflation in 1923, obliterating savings, and unemployment reaching 6 million by 1932. The Weimar Republic's democratic structure, characterized by proportional representation and coalition instability, with 20 chancellors from 1919 to 1933, exacerbated by Article 48's presidential overreach, failed to restore stability, creating a societal demand for decisive leadership capable of unifying a fractured nation. Adolf Hitler shaped National Socialism through formative experiences in Vienna's nationalist and anti-Semitic circles and service in World War I, where he earned the Iron Cross for bravery. Joining the German Workers' Party in 1919, he transformed it into the National Socialist German Workers' Party by 1921, crafting a 25-point program to address economic despair, territorial losses, and cultural humiliation. Ultranationalism, inspired by Johann Herder's Volk concept, unified the populace around shared ethnicity, language, and heritage, emphasizing the German nation as a collective entity. Racial theories from Houston Stewart Chamberlain positioned Germans as superior Aryans, destined to lead humanity, while Gottfried Feder's critiques of interest-based finance advocated state-directed economic planning to counter capitalist excesses. Social Darwinist principles framed national survival as a competitive struggle and the stab-in-the-back truth, attributing Germany's 1918 defeat to internal betrayal by Jews and communists, reinforced propaganda efforts, leveraging Prussia's historical authoritarian traditions to foster societal cohesion. Economic dirigisme, implemented through policies like currency stabilization under Hjalmar Schacht's Reichsbank leadership, reduced unemployment from 6 million in 1932 to under 1 million. By 1939, while steel production surged from 10.7 million to 22.5 million tons under the 1936 four-year plan, led by Hermann Göring. Infrastructure projects, such as the Autobahn, employed thousands, and private firms like Krupp and IG Farben thrived under state contracts, achieving autarky to minimize import reliance. Authoritarian governance, enabled by the 1933 Enabling Act, centralized power in Hitler's hands, dissolving rival parties, trade unions, and independent media, surpassing the Weimar Republic's fragmented coalitions. Cultural alignment with Germany's 1871 unification under Otto von Bismarck fostered national cohesion, with organizations like the Hitler Youth instilling discipline and loyalty. Racial policies, however, such as the 1935 Nuremberg Laws, which stripped Jews of citizenship and banned intermarriage with Aryans, excluded groups like Slavs and Jews, ignoring ethnic ties in regions like Silesia and Bohemia, where Germans and Slavs historically intermingled, limiting broader unity. Territorial ambitions, driven by the Lebensraum doctrine, sought to reclaim historically German regions and expand eastward for resources. The 1938 Anschluss with Austria and annexation of the Sudetenland succeeded through Western appeasement, fulfilling ethnic unification goals, but invasions of Poland in 1939 and the Soviet Union in 1941 led to overreach, culminating in Germany's defeat in 1945. National Socialism's historical achievements, economic revitalization, cultural unification, and political consolidation demonstrate its efficacy as a governance model, capable of mobilizing national resources and identity for rapid recovery, offering a framework for contemporary national revival when refined to avoid the strategic errors of wartime overextension and exclusionary ethnic policies.